are taking the turbocharger off, and to do the job you need to take the fan off. As you can see, you do not need to take this pipe off. It's possible to do without taking the charge pipe. So we disconnected few vacuum lines. Also we marked them. On the passenger side we have few solenoids, and here we have actuator, and yeah, all of these vacuum lines are marked, so it's much easier to assemble it. And right now we unscrew this full valve oil line to the turbocharger, and we also need to unscrew the second line on that side. So on this side is also oil line right here, and because you need to take this heat shield for turbocharger. Indeed, you need to, you will need to disconnect this PCV valve connectors. So here is the heat shield for turbocharger, and here's our small turbocharger. We are taking small turbocharger, and we have difficulty to take the heat shield because this oil line is on the way. So we unscrew a little bit the screw, because we couldn't unscrew it fully because it's locked a little bit. So we unscrew and we took this heat shield off. As you can see, this small turbocharger is located right here. So here is few screws around, and also few full oil lines which needs to be unscrewed. For example, this one needs to be unscrewed, and this also needs to be unscrewed. For example, this you don't need to unscrew this line actually, because it's not on the way. So you do not need to unscrew this hot washer. This pipe is on the way, so you need to unscrew this screw. It's tightened to the block, so after you unscrew the screw, it will be loose. So you need to, next step, you need to unscrew unplug this connector. So there is one clips, and you need to press this second clips, and you need to slide it down. Or we took off this PCV pipe, so, and we took together with this big pipe. As you can see, it's possible. You need to press this bracket, and you need to take off these clips, metal clips. So as you can see, the connector which go into the turbo, so it's plug in place, so we do not need to unscrew any screws. As you can see, locking mechanism is located right there, it's located right here, and you need to unscrew the second one. It's difficult to film. To turn the lights. It's located here. It's located here. Second screw. Imbus 5. We have 10mm nut here, located right here. It is mounted to this pipe. We found out that this pipe has at the bottom has two screws. One is here screw, and the second is here. So you need to unscrew the two, and this side has only one. Okay guys, we took off the the small turbo. There was some difficulties, especially it was difficult to take these two hoses, and first you need to take off this small hose, this small bridge. It is located here, so you need to move the turbo to the bumper side, like slide it, like move it, take this small hose off, and then you will able to take this first, the second hose, and then it took a lot of time to take this hose, and you will able to take the turbocharger. I'm gonna show you what's going on here. The turbocharger actually has some like clearance. It's big, but the worst thing that it makes noise. It makes noise. It makes noise. So we will replace with the Chinese or with another one. Guys, we have here an m57 engine, and what is the issue? The problem was that I thought that the turbo was making noise. Yeah, I add some video with the same issue, and I took the turbo off and expected the upper turbo. I took the upper turbo off. It is X5 35D, but yeah, I took the small turbo off, and I found out that one stud is broken here. It should be like this, but it is broken, and we have to drill it. It's very difficult, and we have like very big percentage that the bit will break, or that we will lose the center, because it's, and also for this job we bought special angle drill, Milwaukee, because we don't have a lot of room, so regular drill will not fit. So we will try to do this. It's very difficult. Also we have camera here. I'm gonna show you what's going on there inside. There's a smaller drill bit, and we made the Ooh, oh guys, look at this. Thank you, professor. So guys, we used we drilled the second hole. Yeah, as you can see, we make it center with the bigger drill, and then we with smaller make it deep hole. We use the regular drill, an adapter, so it looks like this.
It's not going, or going again.
It's not ready, yes?
Not ready.
Hi guys, I will begin my job. I will reassemble the engine. So we have here small turbo. BMW X5 35D have small and big turbocharger, and small have some play, not very big, but it has play. So I bought the Chinese cartridge. It's the company which make, you can order from AliExpress. Yeah, and here's some test results. So I searched the internet and I found that people already installed this turbocharger. I mean this cartridge. So I ordered from China cartridge. So I already installed. It has very small play, like it should be. And this is actually like it has much bigger play. And also, yeah. So I decided to replace it. And so what you will receive. So the thing is that this OEM turbocharger, not aftermarket turbocharger, has balance. As you can see here, the balance, and also on the other side is balance. I mean the turbocharger cartridge is balanced, so you need to assemble back. Before taking apart, you can make some marks on the line, so it will be much easier for you to assemble back to the specs. So what we have here, we need to, this is old cartridge, so we need to swap this bolt and this line into this place, and this line into this place. So we have also, we received from, with this cartridge, we have the, sorry for that, we have here gasket, and we are going to replace the gasket here. So they used the silicone. So yeah, this turbocharger unfortunately has been replaced. Probably it is not OEM, I am not sure, but it was already replaced because we have here some silicone RTV, some RTV. So next step, we can install it like this. So we can screw it here, but we will have less access to unscrew the line. I don't know. I need to bring the screws for this part. Okay, so I'm gonna show you what we have here. Here's our head. So I already showed, probably. I'm going to show it. Took the engine head off because we had one big problem, and the studs failed. The studs on this head failed. So we tried to extract the upper one, and we succeed, but with the lower stud we had problem. So we tried to use the extractor, but the extractor screwed into the into the cylinder and made a hole, so water came off. Sorry guys, we have problem that the water was coming from this hole. We drilled too deep. So why that happened? Because the exhaust manifold was there was too small rooms, so we wasn't able to drill it, and we didn't have a lot of room, so we failed. As you can see, this is out of the center a little bit, and we failed. It was not able to unscrew, so we decided to replace the head, unfortunately. We have here unscrewed engine head, we have here gasket, we have 2 holes gasket, so we will install OEM gasket. We have here, as you can see, the big turbocharger, a lot of lines, so much lines that I don't know if we will able to put everything together. So I will make a video special for you. I will not cut anything, so everybody will able to see how to assemble the engine, reassemble the engine. As you can see, we have here DPF filter, so we try to take the exhaust manifold off. We wasn't able. We unscrewed at the bottom the brackets and everything and put to the side. As you can see here, the turbocharger is to the side, so we was able to take this garbage off. If you have regular one turbo engine, you will not have all this stuff on the way, especially that big DPF filter. So we locked the tensioner. We put the screwdriver between the guide and the chain, press it a little bit, and we put inside the tensioner this tool, and then after that we were able to take the last sprocket, and we were able to take the engine head off. So also we have here problem. So we have here our engine head. I don't know what's going on with these 2 studs, but we received the engine head without these studs, so I ordered all of them brand new because they failed, because there's in this area, in the turbos area, we have too much pressure or heat. I don't know, but it's common issue on the engines, and you will have like very weird noise, so you will think that this turbocharger failed, but it's problem with this. So the best solution is to take the head off, and at least you need to the best way to take the exhaust manifold. It's possible to not taking the engine off, but it's difficult, so you could do that. So, and you will have more access to unscrew this if you will have like usually you will have few of them like broken, or like they will lose. So just the best way is to unscrew to take the exhaust manifold off. So we have here the surface. I didn't check it with the line, so we need to clean it. I'm gonna show you what I will do. So guys, there are a few ways how to prepare the engine head. There are not a lot of information how to clean that in your garage if you not do the machining. So you will need this tool, like metal brush, not so hard, not so, you can see this, it's moving. So, and the blades for the knife. So the first step is you need to just clean it with this brush. So don't press too much, just a little bit, move it a little bit slowly. This movement, you see guys, you see how to clean the gasket. Just like this you clean all of the dirt, so you will able pretty good clean all of the dirt, and old gasket like this. Don't do this like this, guys. Very small angle. So like this. And all of the surface needs to be cleaned and prepared, and also that part in the engine in the cylinder blocks also needs to be prepared. So you need to clean all surface here. Also you can clean the surface here, same way, like try it. Don't use another knife, just regular blade. So if you want to machine the surface, you need to take off the steams, because they are, as you can see, they are like a little bit upper. So as you can see, they're upper than the head, so you will not able to clean without, you will not able to machine the surface head without taking the valve steams. So guys, next step, you can take the Mirka Scotch-Brite, and you need to clean all of the dirt, like to polish the surface. Just slowly. What we clean the surface. So you can see there's very small scratches, but you will not be able to feel it with the finger or with the nail. As you can see, yeah, I'm making with the nail, same thing. So this surface, you can see there's, it doesn't need to be cleaned. So only where the gasket go, you can see this mark for the gasket, so you don't feel it with the nail, either with the finger. Next step is the acetone. I will use a little bit of acetone to clean, to finish this preparing. So apply a little bit. So guys, what we have here also surface which needs to be cleaned. This is our OEM gasket. This is 2 holes gasket, so the gaskets have different thickness. If you machine the engine head, you need to take the thicker head gasket, but because we will using we don't machine the head, so we will use same thickness of gasket. So guys, I will use same method. I will take the blade and slowly and carefully clean the head gasket off. It will take about an hour or half an hour. So guys, I cleaned the I used the Scotch-Brite to clean the surface, and now I have to vacuum it. So I need to vacuum very good, because there are a lot of material, there are a lot of dirt, there are a lot of carbon deposit. So I need to clean it, vacuum it, then I need to clean it with the acetone. you need to blow the oil from the engine head threads where there is thread for the engine bolts, engine head bolts. So you need certainly need the air to blow it, up, because there are a lot of oil. There is a lot of oil. Another episode about engine head preparation. So we need to replace all studs because they fail on this engine. So also I heard that exhaust manifold failed on a new generations. We have here OEM studs. I bought it from FCP Euro. So we have here OEM studs. I'm gonna show you the previous is same, length is also same. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna install it back. So just screw it with the finger. I don't know if they need to be 2 nuts, and tie them together and tie them. We need to hold one of them and tie them. Okay, we need to bring more tools. So, like that. Okay, next step, we can use this stuff to screw it into the proper place. So what we have here, we install the we'll install the first cylinder a little bit lower, and after we will install the engine head and inside the bolts we will crank the crankshaft a little bit clockwise and put the pin to lock the crankshaft. Right now we have head gasket and we are ready to install the head. Oh, brand new engine head bolts. We need to lubricate here and here the head, so should be good. So guys, we tightened the bolts. We have here manual instructions, so we have here some instruction, and it says that we need to tighten 80 Newton meters. Then it says that we need to tighten the 50 Newton meters, but we found out here some interesting facts. So we need to tighten 80 Newton meters here. Then yeah, it says use new cylinder head bolts, and we need to tie them. So next step is we need to lose this square says that we need to lose all of the bolts, and then we need to tight 50 Newton meters, all of them tight 50 Newton meters. Then we need to wait. Here's relaxation time. We need to wait about some few minutes, and then we need to tight a 90-degree rotation, and then again 90-degree of rotation. So, and the engine head will be properly installed. So this is the thing. So yeah, this is very, very important, guys. You cannot do 80 Newton meters and then 50 Newton meters. You need to tight 80 Newton meters, then you need to unscrew the bolts, and then tight them with the 50 Newton meters. So they made it specially for that the bolts will be sitting properly, and the engine head will sit properly. So this is very important step, because I was a little bit confused, and yeah, and I have another instruction. So another manual. I looked at another manual, and it also says same thing. There's no good explanation, but this L-ring says that we need to loosen and tighten each bolt. So that's it. Been tightened, or had been tightened, with the 18 Newton meters, and now we need to lose each bolt and torque them with the 50 Newton meters. It's very weird actually for me, but it is what it is. So we need to find how much there is. Have E14. Okay, let's find E14. There is E14. So we need to lose it. I lost this bolt with the, and then Nikolai is going to torque it with the 50 Newton meters. So we have marker. So we are going to put one dot.
No, put the line.
Yeah, where is the line?
Along.
So we will see it when we will do the 90-degree. We will see that it is torqued. It has been torqued. So it's loose. It is loose. Yeah. Again. Next is number 3 is here. Yeah. Number 3 is there. Okay, number 4. Number 4 is here. Yeah. And then we tight with the 50. Oh. Number 4, now number 5 is here. Yeah. Number 6. Number 6 is here. Oh. Okay, good. Number 7. Number 7 is here. $50. Oh, it's not the proper. Okay, it doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter, but
Number. It was number 10. We need to do number 8 is here.
of 11.
No, 11. There. Eleven.
12.
And the last one. Okay.
Okay.
Three is here. 3. 6, 7, 9 is there. 8, 10, 11, So we need to wait. The instruction says that we need to wait some time, and then we need to make 2 steps 90-degree, one and second. So we have special tools for that. Tighten the 2 times 90, and then I'm going to install this bolt, because we have here bolt and it needs to be installed. So we need to use okay, good. I need to install all them around. Or we can do it later, doesn't matter. We will do it better later, because there is some bracket should be installed properly. Engine front head, so it is here, or I don't know where it should be. It should be somewhere here. Or there, I don't know, I don't remember. I need to take the diagram. I have here have here M8, M8, and M8 for this head, 90 Newton meters. 90 Newton meters. So we need to install 90 Newton meters and tight it to the spec. So it says plus minus 3 Newton meter, so that's okay. So I'm gonna screw it here. So, and after that I'm gonna tighten it. So you need to do it before install the camshaft, and because you will lift the timing chain and install the guide, so there will be no access to this bolt. Next step, we need to lock the crankshaft. There is at this size of the engine, there is special place, special hole where you have to install the locking mechanism, locking pin, so the crankshaft will be locked. So I took the chain, timing chain, like this, and actually I need second person who will hold the chain, and I will rotate the engine and put the locking pin inside the engine. I'm going to install the locking pin. Where is located there? I already put in the hole. I need light to see where it is located. So where is my this thing should go to the down, something like that. Yeah, and here's the place where the tensioner will be pressed. So you need to put to release or to to press the time tensioner. So the tensioner is has been pressed. So next step, you need to put this plastic in. Then we have here two guides. They look same. And here was the thread locker, so it needs to be cleaned. We have two guides, and one of them we need to put it in this hole, and the second one we need to put there. Put it here. So this needs to be, you need to install in lower guidance. We need to put it there. You need to snap it side. Oh, you heard the click. It means the guidance has been installed. Next, you need to take this thing and put it here. So next step, I need to take this sprocket, and you need to put it inside the job. You need to then you need to unscrew. Unfortunately, you need to unscrew this thing, and you need to release this guidance and then put it back, and you will able to install it, to install this sprocket. And then if you need to relocate, you can do it easily. But yeah, you will able to relocate the sprocket, but yeah, so you need to release the lower to put it in, but first you need to put the guidance. Just do like me. I watched the videos on YouTube, like people are installing this sprocket, so thank you them that they made video. Okay, good. We have here sprocket, and then I'm going to install the camshafts. Assembly loop, it's very good for assembling the engine, so you can use your own, doesn't matter, but in the United States it is assembly loop for Lucas. Very cheap and very good. So I'm going to lubricate it, because first start will be or to camshaft here. It will be a little bit more difficult to install it on the car, but it is possible. Of course it's possible, but just we need to clean it. Your intake camshaft, exhaust camshaft, this journal, or how to say that, probably they need to be pointed to the passenger side. This is a little bit like, if you see from my side, it is about 7 p.m. and this is about 8 p.m. So, and this is the intake camshaft have one small line, and exhaust camshaft has two dots, and you need to put the line between two dots, and how to say that, I don't know, but they needs to be pointed, this both thing needs to be pointed to the passenger side. It doesn't matter where you staying, the thing they needs to be pointed to the passenger side. So after that, after you cleaned, you need to put it in the engine. Then you will able to you need to install like something like that. You can holding zip tie to put them together. Oh, stop. I will just cut it after I will install it. There is no way to move. Okay, we'll see if my indentation is going to work. It should work somehow. So you know that it's proper installed. And also I put the pin lock there inside the flywheel, so we have first cylinder up at the top. So next, yes, you can see this sprocket is free, just free. You will able later to put in on this intake camshaft. So I have here all my intake and exhaust bearings caps and bearings caps, so I'm going to put them on the engine. Oh, stop. This is exhaust. Have to find out that this is exhaust or this is intake. We have here letter E. It means, in German it means Einlass. And the other side we have letter A, what means Auslass, which means intake. So before installation you need to clean the bearings and lubricate them also. So the letter is E here, so I'm going to this is Einlass, means Einlass. I'm gonna put it here. Like this. Put all caps. Check out that you have proper installation. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 5 6 7 yeah, and like I told, letter E means Einlass, which means intake. Letter A means Auslass, what means exhaust. So from the center, begin from the center, just to tighten it slowly from the center, just slowly. A little bit slowly, and okay, I need to use another extension because it is too high here, because and the last one. And from the center. Okay, and here's the installation. This is pre-tightening process. Okay, these two more. Let's do this side. That's it, guys. That's it. So as next step, I need to tie it with the torque wrench. We are doing 9 Newton meter, so also from the center to the sides. We installed the all intake caps. You need to call your wife to check if the job was done properly.
It's done properly. Good job.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Now we need to install this sprocket. Yeah. And we need to install the sprocket, and we need to install the bolts. Here are the old vacuum lines. They're very bad, so we had their access. Yeah, I bought these lines, vacuum lines, from the website Tune My Euro. The guy sold the same vacuum line, but the problem is there was not enough. Свайку. Someone will need it, so I need to replace this. So guys, here's the update. We have here brand new gasket for the exhaust manifold. This is for turbocharger, between turbocharger DPF filter gasket. So to take the exhaust manifold off, because it's a big turbo engine, so we unscrewed at the bottom the turbocharger bracket. We unscrewed the DPF filter here bracket. It was everything, the access was under the car. So we unscrew this, and we slide the turbocharger to the side. Also, if we unscrew this bracket, it was there. We unscrewed the turbocharger bracket, and we were able to slide the turbocharger to the side. Next step is to assemble everything back. So we were not sure, because we need to do something with the DPF. It doesn't move a lot. No, unfortunately, as you can see, it doesn't move a lot, but probably we'll be able to put it back. First, we need to put the turbocharger or gas manifold, and probably we'll be able to install it back. So we have here gasket. This is between this gasket goes between the turbocharger and the DPF for. Here's the gasket for turbocharger, big thick gasket. Here's the washers for the oil lines. Yeah, here's the gasket for the injectors. Injectors gasket. This washer, injector washer. Washers. Here is the turbocharger gasket, very thick, so I bought brand new. Also what we have else, we have here valve cover gasket for L-ring. Yeah, it's for L-ring. And we have brand new fuel injector because one of them was making noise. So I didn't order all of them. Also I ordered this PCV. PCV, it broke, so I bought PCV. Also we have damaged the this stuff. I'll show you now. I found that this upper lip is damaged, so I bought completely. I didn't find this pipe because it goes to the PCV, and I bought the whole valve cover, used valve cover. So yeah, this is our progress. So we have to take the turbocharger off. We unscrew all stuff, a lot of stuff. For example, yeah, turbocharger. There are at the bottom few were few screws to the block, and few brackets. And here also, here we need the gasket. I didn't buy it, unfortunately. Probably I will use old one. I'm not sure now. This is a jar cooler. This is a jar. It goes there. So I'm gonna show it. Here is the jar cooler. So yeah, we have also in the front a jar cooler. Here are the connectors which goes to the probably which goes to the vacuum solenoids unit. Here is the two pipes which goes to the from DPF, which goes also to the vacuum system. I don't know, probably we need to replace all of them. Yeah, this is oil line. This is oil line for the turbo probably. This is connector which goes in which goes the small turbocharger. This is also probably for EGR, I don't know. So here are insane of connectors, a lot of connectors. So you need to mark them like we do. For example, this stuff. Also, yeah. For example, this stuff. I put everything in the small packets, and I marked them. All of them were marked, so we will be able to understand which part goes. So guys, we put the exhaust manifold. We install exhaust manifold, and we also install the bracket and the gasket. We install the gasket between the DPF filter and the turbocharger. We install the bracket. I'm gonna show you now. And we install also. We use the grease, and we use the grease, and we glue with the gasket to the turbocharger. As you can see, there is a gasket and there is the grease, and then we put the bracket that will hold the turbocharger and DPF together. So we put it, and then we slide the turbocharger to the side and put the exhaust manifold in. We installed the exhaust manifold, and we use one screw. Now we are going to we will try to use to screw together the turbocharger DPF. So guys, we forgot to screw this bracket which holds the turbocharger, so we unscrewed, and now we were able to move the turbocharger. So we put the gasket here and we screwed the screws. Also we put at the bottom we put the oil return line, which was a very big problem. I'm gonna show you now which one. When you're taking off the turbocharger, you need to unscrew this rubber, and you were able to move the turbocharger to the place. So now the turbocharger is not on the place, unfortunately. We need to relocate it. So guys, first we screw these two bolts, which put together the exhaust manifold and the turbo. Then we screwed these nuts to the head, the exhaust manifold to the head. Then one person was holding turbocharger, DPF filter, and holding DPF filter, and second person was tightening the bracket between the DPF filter and the clamp, between the DPF filter and that big turbo, and we were able to install the bracket, the clamp. Then we used a DPF bracket at the bottom. I'm gonna show you now. This is very, yeah, here is DPF bracket, DPF filter bracket. There are three bolts. Also here is access for the, as you can see, there is access to the bracket, to the clamp between DPF filter and the turbocharger. So you need to know that. Also, the first one, this is the first one bracket. You need to unscrew it or tighten it when you're assembling. Here is the second bolt, which hold the big turbo, and at the bottom is third. The third is here. Oh, give me a minute, give me a second. Third is here. Third bolt is there. Yeah, it's here. It's here, the third bolt. So they are all holding this stuff. Also, very difficult to reach this bolt. This is also DPF filter bracket.
Upper part.
Yeah, this upper bracket. So they all hold all this stuff. Also, you need to unscrew where you disassembling. Here is the EGR cooler. Which goes. Sorry guys. Here's EGR cooler. You need to unscrew it because it's also the EGR cooler are tightened together with the DPF filter. So you need to unscrew the EGR cooler connector or pipe from big turbo. Yeah, we are doing the timing. So here are three bolts. You need to install special pin to lock your flywheel. You need to use these special tools. You need to put in the exhaust camshaft. Install this tool. Then you need to just a little bit screw these bolts, and then you need to release the tensioner. Here's the tensioner. Yeah.
Take out the pin.
Yeah, to install this lock, you need to take the camshaft, the camshaft with this gear, and then you need to take the sprocket, and then you need to put the screwdriver between the here in this location between the timing chain and the timing chain guides, plastic. So you need to put it and press the tensioner.
Use a pry bar to.
Yeah, to pry bar, or the best way is to use long screwdriver, flat screwdriver. So there are videos, a lot of videos. There one video that the guy explaining how to do that, but we are just reminding that we are telling that this job is possible. It's very difficult, but it's possible to do on the car. So you don't need to remove the engine. Progress, we use thread sealer to apply the thread sealer here, so on the thread, so it needs to be cleaned. Actually, this stuff needs to be cleaned. There's a thread because it will leak. So what we are gonna do next, we need to use the screws to screw it here around. Actually, the best way was to tie them with the engine bolt, head bolt, but yeah, we didn't. It shouldn't be a big problem because we will just tie it here. So next step is we put the valve cover on, and next we will tight this, because it's not possible to take the head without unscrewing this line. So we need to put the line, the fuel line, on the to screw the fuel line to the head, and then screw here and screw there and tie there, and then we will able to put this oil coolant hose, and then we will screw this pipe. So very interesting. So we put the this diesel engine spark plugs. I don't know how to say that in English. Here we're missing one sensor. Yeah, I bought the used valve cover because mine was pretty damaged. So but another one, what else? Yeah, we're just slowly going to finish this project somehow. Here to for this bolt we use Triloga 0 because it also could leak there, so we use a Trilocker. Okay, what about this? All these bolts we have here, interesting bolts. Yeah, it looks like it should be here. I don't know, maybe like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like this. Yeah, it looks like this. This bracket goes here, definitely. Bestimmt. Oczywiście. And all around this bolts needs to be tightened with the 18 probably Newton meters. Let's check it out. Yeah. There also is one. Okay, let's tie them down. Let's check that out. Let's find out. So we have here M8, so 90 Newton meters. 19. It's 90 Newton meter. So we have here our 90 Newton meter Drehmomentschlüssel, torque wrench, and we need to do 19. I think I will do 20. Let's check this out with the middle. Yeah, I can do a little bit more. No, it stops. It says plus minus 3 Newton meter. So because they are used. Oh yeah, they are dropped. Good. Rail we used, yes, the screws 20 Newton meters, M8. So and next we will tie this fuel line, not the fuel, like I always say. Fuel line here and there with the 17 millimeter wrench, and next we will need to install probably the injectors and this line and rail line and continue. Which all of them connected. There's then the fuel rail. Here is the bracket for the hook, and then I place this coolant line goes there. So this thick wire harness is located here. Here is the fuel line and something like that. Yeah, it looks like this. Probably this line, I don't know where it should go, there or there. Let's check it out. So guys, I'm gonna show you what we done. We are done. So we installed the valve core, we installed the fuel ram, yeah, we installed fuel injectors. Now we need, yeah, the wires harness we installed for the injectors. Also we installed the, now we are going to install the fuel line. So we need to tie the fuel injectors. Yeah, this is a little bit difficult because there are not enough access to do this job. So there should be probably special tool for that. I don't know. I don't know how to do this properly. Yeah, it's difficult. So hard. To do that. There should be special key, probably special tool for that. Okay, it's good. It's good. Okay, done. Next step is we need to install the fuel injectors, which are located here. Pull this and then press the top. Then press this. First like this, and then press the upper, then press like this and like this. So we need to find here connector. So you can see you need to mark all of the connectors, pipes, everything you need to mark, because it is mess actually. If you do this first time, I personally do this first time, so for me it's complicated. I don't know which wire where it goes. So I suppose this wire goes here, because it looks like it should be here. It's EGR S1 temperature. So this is EGR regulator front. It's also this wires goes to the front. I don't know if I properly put it. I don't know. Maybe it should be here. Yeah, it should be like that. I suppose that. Okay. What's next? Good. So we need to put the intake on the car. It will be difficult because here's connector. Should I do like this? Let's prepare the job. Camshaft is one plug, and in here second one, or this is two wires which goes to the intake manifold. So this one and under, I'm gonna show you now, guys. The second one, because hard to believe that this exists. Yeah, you see that this is the number 2. This number 1. Here is also fuel line or vacuum line. So we need to screw all the intake bolts and tie them. Yeah, one here, second is here. Yeah. And then we need to locate our find out where is located the jar cooler, because we need to put it here right now. So we need to just locate to measure where it goes. Install this unit because you're not able to take off the injectors and all the stuff, so you need to do that, fortunately or fortunately. I don't know. Our system, we need to find out where it goes, how it and where it goes. Goes. We need here some clamp. Just like it like that, probably. Should good like that. Wow. This wire harness go to this sensor. Yeah, here is the wire harness and like a jar X1. I just marked by myself to know that it is proper place. Should be proper place. At the bottom is one connector for EGR, so it needs to be connected like this. Up, click, and it's here. So here we have connection. Like we don't need any gasket, we just need to screw it in. But we have just some bracket, and we need to tie the exhaust manifold also, because we didn't tie it yet. It's very important. Don't forget, we need to tie the exhaust manifold. For here probably vacuum, so it goes from the down. There is like splitter, there is splitter, vacuum splitter. It's T, this T hose go here, and this will go here or there somewhere here. Wires, this go to the connector, go here to charge part, this go here to the like throttle body or jar. This is throttle body, I don't know. And this is sensor, another sensor here is located here, so you need to unplug it, all this stuff. I didn't tie the intake manifold because I need to check all of the, if I properly done the lines and everything. So to me it's important. Right now it's, I think you need to mark 100%, because if you're doing first time, if you do, of course, if you're doing this job already a few years, you will not watch this video. But if you do this job, I think the people who will watch this video, they will do this first time. So the best way, just mark all of the stuff, all the wires, and it will be 100% easier for you to understand what's going on here. To watch videos and find out where it goes. So I found out where it goes finally. That's very good. That's very good news. Probably need to put it here, maybe later a little bit. First we need to tie the intake manifold. Oh, good, not bad. Tack, tack, that's it. Bolt for intake manifold so deep it's not comfortable to use the nut, because it will fall down. So we will use the little bit masking tape to hold it. And now it will not, we will now lose our tools. One bolt which hold a jar, so don't forget it, unscrew. Very important bolt needs to be tightened. Tie the jar cooler bracket. Ooh. to tight 2 screws. For EGR cooler, one is here, second is here. Just lift it a little bit up. Screw the oil dipstick is bolt located here. So this is oil dipstick screw located here. So you need to unscrew. Yeah, this is all. Hold the exhaust manifold. This is all brackets. So you need to pay attention to that because this diesel engine has a lot of vibration. So you need to put it back as it was before. Work on our BMW X5 diesel project. So yeah, I need to mention that we have here very here in this place right here we have one small screw. It's located right here. So if you will not unscrew that screw, you will not able to take the valve cover off. So this wire harness is tightened here with one screw, and also this wire is, if you want to take the engine head off, there are two more screws, so two more bolts which are holding the wire harness to the engine head. So if you're just taking the valve cover off, you need to unscrew that screw. It's located right here. I'll try to show you. Yeah, it is located here. Oh, getting at it again. It's located right there. Yeah, you can see it. Here is the screw. So this E7, you need E7. I'm gonna show you what I mean. You need E7 to unscrew it. So this cover for the exhaust manifold, there are a few screws. Let me check. Let me double check it. Here should be 3 screws or 2 screws. We have 2 screws, 2 bolts actually. Not the screw, 2 bolts. Like this. It will not fit. It's not from here. Here this bolt, and here's one more. It's a little difficult to reach. It's here, and yeah. So you need to tie the actuator. There are 3 bolts which are holding the big actuator. So one is here, one is here. Actually, one is here. I need more light. Here are the screws. One is here, and there is two more. One is here, and there are two more. It's a little bit difficult to film, but yeah, I'm gonna try to show you. One is here, here, and we have one is one is here, one is here, and the third is here. I put the and yeah. Need to screw it. I use this stuff to lubricate the bolt because anti-size, because they will rust a little bit, so you can apply the lubricant. Okay, this is actuator. This is my actuator, so I just unscrew one nut, so I'm going to apply a little bit of this thing. Not very comfortable to film. Okay, I need to tighten it down. So guys, this is our progress. So my suggestion, before you taking apart it, you need to mark every pipe, connector or hose to make sure that you will able to assemble it. So I took everything, I marked everything and assembled. This unit is very complicated, a lot of stuff here, so yeah guys, mark before disassembling. I put these two pipes. I used lubricant to lubricate the assembly loop, to lubricate the gasket, and it worked. So also first I put this one, then I put this one. It was the latest. So I used pray bar and along pray bar and just moved to the front. So now I'm installing these turbocharger bolts in the gasket. So we need to put it on a place. Should be like this. Should be like this. Good. One bolt. This is the long bolts which go here and yeah, and I need to use 2 more screws. For the turbocharger, small turbocharger. And 30 millimeters. It's difficult to reach. It's oil line to the charge pipe. It's a little bit complicated to put it in, and you don't forget to unscrew as well when you're disassembling. So tape to put the nut in, and then because I don't want to lose it somehow, I need to screw it in. I don't know if it's will work or not. Okay, I need another tool, and this stuff. Okay, good, very good. So I install this and this nut, and now I'm going to use this oil line bolt with the washers. One is go here and then other is up, don't forget that. And I need 30 millimeters. Hey, now it goes in. Oh, 40 millimeters. Probably 40. another line. Here's another line. So like this, like this, like this, like this. And then tight it down. Good. 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 We need to, then we need to install this line. But before that we need to put the his shield. It will be very difficult to do. So it should go like this, like this, like this, like this. I don't know. Yeah. It should go like this, like this, like this, like this. I don't know. First side.
Мой руки, да, пошли по этого. Поедим. Ох, это дрянь. Ты зажал все болты, все турбину?
Да.
И те два первых, да?
Да.
Man.
Так, тут какая-то лайн еще есть, валяется. Блин. Нет, ну еще вперед. Еще вперед. Светите, где это фонарик? We put this the intake pipe here. This bolt holding the intake pipe. Also, we put brand new hose here with the sensors. And
Crankcase ventilation.
yeah, crank ventilation. And we need to. Oh yeah, it was difficult. We got it. Now we need to tie this bolt. This oil bolt needs to be tightened at the end, because to take this cover off to this shield you need to take the oil line here off.
It's not an oil line.
BMW diesel X5, so the engine runs very strong and it's again alive, so we are happy. So we could fix that, and yeah, I need to put the new injectors in the. I need to rewrite the injectors in the computer module, so it will run much better, I hope. And yeah, I'm going to replace the hood and this fender probably, because it's much easier to replace than to paint. Yeah, and I'm happy about that our fixing was successful. So it looks like this now, again live. So we have here another project M55 engine, locked M55 engine. The engine is already ready for installation. We have here a very interesting thing. We have 2010 X5 35D with a 26,000 miles only. Now the current bid is 6,700 pure sale. It is one owner car, run and drive. We'll see, probably we will win it. Guys, we bought 26k miles X5 from Cobalt. I don't know how it will work, but it starts. It should run and drive. Yeah, it drives. Yeah, the collision was to the front, but it is amazing, man.